I might lose my black card with this one, but Happy New Year, y'all. I came across this video by a dermatologist talking about how loofahs hold on to bacteria. Now, I don't use loofahs. However, I have been using washcloths, aka rags as I call them, for my entire life. And my hygiene routine has changed over my lifetime with initially using one washcloth, one rag for a few days, and then I realized like what actually makes a washcloth clean besides washing them when it's time to wash. And I felt kind of grossed out about it, so I started using two different washcloths, one for my most honorable parts in the front and the back, and then the one for the rest of my body for a few days. And then I realized you're using the same rag, and when you wash the rag out, rinse the rag out, the water, dirty water is like flowing through, so it doesn't really make sense. So then I moved on to using one rag each time that I bathe. So a new rag each time I bathe. So if I bathe multiple times a day, I would be using a new rag multiple times a day. And that has been serving me well. It has made me feel comfortable about, any concerns about bacteria and stuff like that. Just get a new rag every time. But then I came across this video, and he talked about loofahs holding bacteria and how you should just exfoliate and use your hands to, follow up with a body wash or soap to bathe. And I was like, I'm gonna try that. So that's probably where my black card will be revoked by saying I tried it and I like it and I might continue doing this. Now I do still use a washcloth to get in the crevices and corners and into make sure my most honorable parts, especially in the back, is clean, squeaky clean. So as of right now, I'm exfoliating with Bioma's smoothing body polish. I had their brightening body wash as well, but I ran out, so I'm currently using Aveeno's daily moisturizing. I feel like I was holding that awkward. Aveeno's daily moisturizing body wash, and my skin feels nice and soft and smooth. Now you may be wondering, well, how do you know that you're clean? Do the scratch test. I did this. I've been doing the scratch test even when I was using a rag, and that's when you take your fingernails and you scratch those places that typically harbor oil and dirt. So for me, that would be for the ladies under your breast, for me, my thigh, and my armpits. My armpits, and you can do behind your ear, you can do your belly button. I do the middle of my back as well. And when you scratch it and have not bathed, when you scratch, if you use lotion, you've been sweating, whatever the case may be, your fingernail will have dirt underneath it. You know that you're clean when you scratch again and there's no dirt. Okay, my neck, sometimes I do that, we good. So yeah, that's how I know that I'm clean. That's how I check to see if the not using a washcloth actually worked. I did the scratch test, and I, like I said, did the scratch test regardless when I was using an actual washcloth. And so yeah, I feel like I get more lather, a longer lather, and also like it works for me. Not using a washcloth has actually worked for me. Okay. And I don't waste soap, because before, if that soap wasn't lathered on that washcloth, the moment that the lather stopped I would just be dousing my washcloth again with extra soap, extra body wash. So using my hands, I have used less body wash, but it's still efficient and still effective. Now, I will say that I will be getting back my Dial bar soap, antibacterial bar soap, to add to this routine just for the extra squeaky cleanness when I need it. But yeah, black card revoked or not?